Hi, my name is Missy Caswell, and I'm one of the interns working on the virtual Shastri internship project with Chandigarh, India, along with Larson and Casandra Hincks. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about child-friendly cities and connecting children to spaces. Since the start of the COVID-19 pandemic, it's become evident that more than ever, place matters and child-friendly spaces are the foundation for the quality of life, happiness, and the health of children, as well as their respective communities. So what if we invited children to help in the urban planning process for public spaces? Well, we would see that spaces are community driven. And since children are absolutely brilliant, they take the needs of everyone into consideration, making a shared vision and full potential of community spaces come to life. They do this through their ideas. Their ideas foster social networks and are inclusive for everyone. They are also flexible and more focused on the function of space rather than the built form. Adults tend to design spaces for children rather than allowing children to design their own community spaces. The result of this approach to city planning means that the built form becomes the focus over the function. And so the children's needs are not met. And how could they be? Nobody asked them what they need or what they want to see in their community. This is a big problem and one that we are focused on changing. Children need to be a part of the design process. Otherwise, we end up with spaces like this. In this picture of Queenston Park in Coquitlam, it's visually appealing. It looks like a fun place to play, right? Well, the problem is, it's not very inclusive. It's steep. It's not easily accessible to those who have mobility issues. And if we look at the picture, we can see that there are no natural materials. There are no trees, there's no green space. Even the ground is covered with a flexible material, which is supposed to help mitigate injury, but in reality, it actually takes the opportunities for children to develop risk management skills away. And lastly, on the day that I went to this park to look at it, it was very crowded, and it's actually a much smaller space than it appears in the picture. So taking all this into consideration, it's not an ideal space in our current world of COVID. With that in mind, these are a few of the key elements that we have been using as we design the resources that schools in both Chandigarh and Abbotsford can use to help foster the connection between children and their built environments, giving our most vulnerable citizens the tools they need to use their voice and become participants in urban design. As part of the project, we're striving to find a way to create that global connection. In order to do this, we've created a website and a Facebook page that can be accessed by teachers, urban planners, children, and the general public worldwide. This website has a variety of resources and free curriculum modules related to placemaking, play, and urban design of child-friendly cities. Our website will also be linked to that of our partners called the Global Community Lab, which is another fantastic resource that is designed to create worldwide collaboration of policymaking, social justice, placemaking, and tactical urbanism. These are both excellent sites that really go into depth to explain why the Child-Friendly City Initiative is a major factor in improving the quality of life for all citizens. Our team here in Abbotsford has been collaborating with our partners at the Punjab University in India to create surveys for children and families that will help identify the needs of the community in Chandigarh. Although Chandigarh is a beautiful city, it somehow left children out of the design process. and we want to help them find innovative ways to connect with the community and have the development of curriculum used in schools so that we can start encouraging students to learn more about their neighborhoods, their city, and that they can start thinking critically about their own urban designs and how to make spaces more accessible. The curriculum modules that we have designed will act as tools that can be incorporated into the lessons, promoting global learning for students and offering opportunities for students to become more engaged in the decision making within their local communities. So this is the webpage that we have developed. The tools and resources that we have put together are available to the public, and we would like to invite you to visit our page as well. We have created a blog where you can see how this project has flourished over the past few months. And if you scroll through the menus, you can access the tools, resources, and information about the Shastri project, children's participation in urban design, and the child-friendly initiative. The curriculum modules can also be accessed through our website under the Classroom Activities menu. We've also compiled a list of books on urban design, community planning, placemaking for children, and children's rights. And we hope that teachers can add these into their classrooms and their school libraries. Under the Resources tab menu, we've also posted links to various videos and webinars about building child-friendly cities. We have also attended a number of webinars around the world and have uploaded our sketch notes with key information about working to create child-friendly cities using different strategies that have been studied and implemented around the world. We are in the early stages of this pilot project, but we're hoping that once schools in Chandigarh open back up, we can connect a few teachers in India to a few in Abbotsford so that we can start creating that global connection and learn together. It is our goal to have this global collaboration and journey towards creating child-friendly spaces continue long after we have finished our work with the Shastri Internship here at the University of the Fraser Valley. And we're really excited to see how far we can take this project. This year has been full of changes and has drawn attention to the need to redesign spaces. It's brought up opportunities to dig deeper into the socioeconomics of our communities and find ways to make our cities more inclusive, especially for children. So now I'd like to invite you to pause this presentation for a few minutes and think about these questions. What would a city look like if we made children mayors? Do you think if children attended town hall community meetings, the results would be impacted? Why or why not? What are your thoughts on having children take part in urban design as part of their curriculum? What do you think about outdoor play during the pandemic? And what might be the benefits or the risks? Now to dig a little deeper, how might we help bridge the digital divide? What are some of the ways that we can help children receive quality education in countries where children may not have access to internet? How can we help deliver literacy programs to children who cannot attend or access schools? Do you agree that digital learning should be considered an essential service? Take a moment to reflect on these questions. And if you feel comfortable, please feel free to share them with us. Thank you to Dr. Enns at the University of the Fraser Valley in Abbotsford, Canada, and Professor Kaur at the University of the Punjab in Chandigarh, India. Without them, we would not have had the opportunity to be involved in this project. If you want to learn more, connect with us, or if you are a teacher who wants to become involved in this project, please visit the links below.